lazy dude time, and we're gonna read some comics. Yes, we're gonna read them. It's lazy dude time, I'm gonna tell you all about it. Let's all go and read them comics.
It's me again, Lazy Dude 99. So, I am reviewing Justice. It was the series drawn by how did I forget his name? Alex Ross. How did I forget that name? It was a series drawn by Alex Ross and written by Jim Krueger. Now, this is basically a story with the Justice League. It's not a story that happens in the mainstream comic. It's just saying a possible what if. It's its own. So it's on its own. It's kind of like Kingdom Come. It's not in the future though. So our story basically starts with it starts with a dream that all the villains are having of the world getting destroyed, the world blowing up, and they think, and in the dream the Justice League fail to save anyone. And everyone dies except for Superman. So the villains are all having these dreams. And they're thinking, okay, we gotta do something to save the world, sort of thing. Or I don't know what exactly they're thinking, but they're thinking, we're gonna do something. So, then, I won't go too much into the story, but basically what ends up happening is they end up finding out all the superheroes' identities. And in the first issue, they try to kill them all. And all different ways. I mean, and all the heroes are just attacked and taken out. And at the end of the issue, you think that they're all dead, and you just think of what's happening. I mean, are they? And then the first one ends. I want to talk about Alex Ross's artwork, and I really like it. The artwork in this is really well done. I mean, every character. This is all painted. This isn't drawn. This is painted. It must have taken time and lots of it for him to do this, because it was really, there's like tons of art in here, all painted and all drawn, and every single panel, and it's all good. It's all really well done. I love it. I mean, all the characters look as they would. It gives them more like a real life feel. Like, this is how they would look like in real life. Even though we all know in real life, if they dress exactly like they did in the comics, they would just look ridiculous. But no, in here they look really cool, powerful, and it looks like how they would look in real life. The second volume basically shows the heroes trying to fight back after they've been nearly annihilated, and the villains have taken over. It almost looks like they've taken over the world. They haven't taken over the world, but it basically looks like the world is for theirs to take. So the second one is all of them striking back. The story is really good, really well done, and it takes its time going from different characters. It doesn't spend all of its time on Superman or all of its time on Batman. Each character has their own specific role to fulfill, and they do try to get that done. So, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the story, but I do want to say the story is really good and really is checking out. I would definitely recommend this because the artwork is amazing. The story is great. It just has a lot of great twists and turns to it, and it's such an odd book, and it's just so odd to see all the villains on the side together. The person who wrote this book said that this is basically based on the Super Friends TV show. You know, the Legion of Doom and the Super Friends going at it, and all that. You know, but he wanted that. But even though, you know, in real life in the comics, these characters just wouldn't work together, and he knows this because there's a reason why they're working together, even though they really wouldn't really work. So. Our main villains, of course, here are Luthor and Brainiac. Joker's not really a part of this team, but he's going around doing whatever the heck he wants. I mean, he's blowing things up, killing people. He's doing whatever the heck he wants. He's still part of the story, but he's not part of the group. Yeah, like, it does a really good job of showing the way different villains react. At the end of each book, there are bios on certain of the characters. Certain of the villains, certain of the heroes. Some of them are, about each other. They're all from the mind of Batman, These are all files that he has written down on all these characters. Yeah, I mean, this is just such a great addition to the DC Comics universe. I personally prefer it better than Kingdom Come. Maybe it's because it's longer, maybe it's just because it has way more villains, or I don't know, I just prefer it to Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come has a lot more in-deep things that you don't know, maybe you don't notice the first time, and it's the second time or something like that. But I just like this. I like the art. I like the whole overall of it, and I just like it. Period. And so, if you are a Justice League fan, pick it up. It has almost virtually every hero in here, every single hero, and almost every single big-time villain. Yeah, 99. This book is just—it's good for just DC comic fans. I'm not saying Marvel fans wouldn't like it. I'm saying this is mostly for people who read DC because it's appealing to them. It has their heroes. It has their villains. It has almost everything about DC is in this book. These books, I should say. I mean, and almost everything you want. There's also a lot of scary parts. Like you don't know. Oh man, is this gonna happen or is this gonna make? I don't know. I mean, it's a very very interesting book. I mean, there are some other scenes that it kind of give you tricks. For example, elongated man. It basically saying to Plastic Man, "We don't need you. I mean, we already got me. I'm part of the League. You're not. They don't need two stretchy guys around here." Plastic Man's like, "Dude, lighten up. I mean, jeez, we're trying to save the world here, and you're telling me to get lost. Well, why don't you tell Captain Marvel that he's too similar to Superman, so he has to leave? Jeez, grow up," sort of thing. They got all the characters really well done. And yeah, I just think that this is definitely worth a read and definitely worth a look over because of the art. Because the art is breathtaking. I think that's all I have to say. So, remember, I'm Lazy Dude 99. And if I don't like it, it's not worth it. See you next time. Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming soon.